Good afternoon, friends. How are you all? Welcome to the channel. My name is Tony Darroch, and this is the home of Stamps by Me, How to Craft Network Studio. Now, we are on class 7. I know, can you believe it? Class or Studio 7 or Inspirational Show 7. But I know lots of you have been with me from right from show 1. So if you are brand new to the channel, it's lovely to have your company. If you are not a subscriber, click the subscribe button. It's a wonderful place to be where we try and inspire you in more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways to use the products that you've brought from us here on HSN, which is a wonderful shopping channel in the States. And we have lots of lovely friends now who join us every Monday at 2 p.m. and 11 a.m. on Pacific time. I'm getting good, you see, with these times now. So it's 2 p.m. It's lovely to have your company. Shall we get straight into some inspiration? I will give you all a shout out. We're going to touch on a few items today. Now, as you all know, you can all ask me to look at products that you've either bought, if you want to help in hand with something, and I can try and show you different ways to use them, or if you're having problems with it or you're not sure how it works. Monday afternoons are a great way to check in, ask the questions, but it's also a lovely way to interact with other lovely friends who love to share the love of craft, and to speak to some of our UK followers as well, because now I think my UK fans are really happy about Monday nights now. They have me for 2 hours, not 1. I'm telling you, they all come to both now, which is wonderful. And we are live from now till 3 p.m. Eastern time, but I'm live straight after that one for our UK fans. But if you want to come across and say hello in that one, please do so. We'd love for you to join us. We have a new launch in the next hour as well, so you're happy. We would love to have your company. So let's do a little bit of a shout out then. We have Hillary, we have Pam, Michaela, we have Jen, Carla Warner. Lovely. It's lovely to have your company once. I know I've said that 4 times, but it really, really is. We have Martha Chapman from sunny Arizona. So if you can share the show, let's get more people to join in with us on a Monday evening. Now, don't get in trouble for sharing in groups that you're not allowed to share in, because I've had my hand smacked myself, yes, out of the group, straight out for sharing the show. So don't you be getting in trouble. But if you can share the show, that is wonderful. We love to share the love of craft, and we love to try and inspire you, because you spent your hard-earned money with me, so let's get creative. So every Monday 2 p.m. with me here in the Stamps by Me studio. So let's have a look. Anne Rulton, it's okay, pass me, I'll do it. It's fine. Tim's just grabbing my iPad because I didn't get it out. He's like, you need to see the comments, because we have lovely viewers on our Facebook page. So we have Maria, hi from California. Lovely to have you here, everyone. So let us know what the weather's like. We love to know. It's been quite warm here today in the UK, which is not really what's expected. We're not sure whether we should be putting the jumpers on or whether we should be in our T-shirts. The weather's a bit hit and miss at the moment. So let us know what the weather's like. I'm going to touch on some products, one of which is a request, and 2, some other items that I've not touched on yet. I would like to inform you, though, that over on HSN at the moment, they do have free shipping. Now, I think the shipping is about $750 normally. So it's totally free at the moment. So if you've had your eye on anything, or I show you something this evening and you haven't got it and want to go get it, then you can absolutely do that one as well. So Carla says, it's a gloomy day here in Virginia. Signs of fall. Absolutely, you'll have to get your fall kit out if you bought your fall kit. Oh, are you going? He was staying with me, now he's going. So, okay, let's just get ready for that, shall we? So let's have a look at some of the comments. So there's a few of you on Facebook as well. So I try not to miss anyone out. We always do live giveaways as well in the show. So if you want to comment live in show, we do pick a winner before the end of the show, and we let you know, and then we send you something wonderful, something beautiful, something that I've made as well maybe. And then if you don't win in the live show, if you pop a comment underneath this video when I've gone off air, I also pick a second winner, and I pop a comment underneath your name to say you are the second winner. So 2 ways to get involved in the giveaway, and today I'm going to give away one of the products that's actually available right now on HSN. So you need to stay tuned right to the very end. So we've got Mom King. Hi, Gloria. Wish I was where you are. Love vacations on NC coast. Oh, it all sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Well, it's a bit better than sunny Wakefield. NC coast or sunny Wakefield. Where would you rather be? So Michaela says it's sunny in Peterborough, but it's dark now. Let's have a look. Any chance that Tim will allow us to put a face to her name? He's ignoring you all. He's got, for some reason, he's got the level spirit out on his clock. Honestly, this is what I'm up against. I'm sure he will come in at some point, Hillary. I'll try and bribe him. He's being silly at the moment. I'll try and bribe him for you. So, we've got some more on Facebook as well. So let's dive straight in. Now, it's not going to be a long show because I have 2 requests, one of which is the wonderful Wrap and Fold Christmas. In fact, I should leave this open for you all. Wrap and Fold Christmas, and then I'm going to touch on some of the embossing folders that are available as well. We've not touched on these before. So basically, this is like a virtual craft class where we can craft together if you want to. You can try the techniques I show you later, or you can just watch. You do not have to have our products to get involved in the show, none whatsoever. So let's have a look. Terry says, hi all, look forward to these Monday crafty chats. You'll soon get bored of me, I'm sure. Right, let's just move that to one side and let's crack straight on. Before Tim disappears, I'm just going to check to make sure it works, okay? Yeah, we're good. We're good, thank you. So let's look at the first item. Item is this one. Now, this is your Wrap and Fold collection, okay? It's got a wonderful set of papers, dies and window dies. So let me show you. So it has your 2 border dies. Now these are big, really, really big. Okay, they fit a full A2 card. Then we have some lovely sentiments in here, pre-printed sentiments. Then we have some brooches, which are wonderful. And then we have some pattern papers which have a lovely colour tone to them. So we have pinks, we have blues, we have navies, and we have some not so traditional colours, which is the mint as well. So we have a paper collection. Now, I'm telling you, this is a steal. Now, if you're looking at this one, I'm going to do a demo on this one. Item number, if you are shopping ahead on HSN, is 844175, and it's less than $20 for it all, and the dies are huge. It's a great deal, and it's got free shipping as well, so take advantage of that as well. So let me just set this aside because I'm going to do a little demo using this one. Terry says I bought and played with the peonies after seeing your demo. They are wonderful. Thank you, Terry. That's really kind. Don't forget to share your makes in our social media pages. Let us know how you got on. And Martha says she bought this set. It's absolutely beautiful. Well, let's just show you another way to utilise them then, because I don't want them to go in the bottom of that drawer and never see the light of day again. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll just show you these ones. These are the wonderful brooches. Now, I do have my board, which has travelled across the world. Here we go. So you get your 2 large dies with the score line. You can cut this away and decorate your envelopes, look. They wrap and fold gifts. So this is a full bar of chocolate in here, okay, with the lovely papers. Then you get your brooches down the side here, some of which you can use the embellishments to pop out and redecorate as well. Hi, Ronald. Hillary says the papers are yummy. They are really, really different. I love this collection. It's not something we normally do, these types of colours, but do you know what? I really felt like to do something different for our lovely friends in the USA. So here are a few of the samples using some of the papers and the beautiful coordinating brooches. I love this one. So that's the paper. Here are those 2 panel dies. So they don't have to be used as a wrap and fold system. These are the papers. You can cut them down if you want to. There's that lovely mint green. Look at this one just across the top with the embellishments down by the base here. Oh, Maria also bought this on HSN. Thank you so much. Look at this one. It looks like baubles. So you could do the sort of one of the dies at the top and then use these as like ornaments and put some bows on. I'm sure this should have had a bow on it somewhere. It's probably come off. But look at that. That's a creative way to use this collection. Another one with the wrap and fold system. Then we have the embellishments across here, just teamed up with a bit of gold. And then just here, look, down by the side, and then one centered, and then the two winged areas on there. So let me show you what I'd like to do with them today. So instead of using all of the kit, sometimes it's really wonderful just to use components from your kit. So I love these brooches. I think they're brilliant. They're brilliant for belly bands. They're brilliant for closures on memory albums, front of albums, cards. But what I want to show you is a technique that we did the other day. Now, the other day with our lovely UK fans, and I think you'll really appreciate this because it really does just sort of like elevate your cards a little bit, and it's so inexpensive and so quick to do. So I'm just going to pick a nice piece of the paper from here. I think, what I'll do is I'll go dark so you can see it on camera, but there's a beautiful tone of pink in these as well. So they're 6x6 papers. There's 6 designs in here and 18 pages. It's uncoated, so you can stamp on it, you can heat emboss, you can paint. So there's tons of different things that you can do. So I've got this one here, and what we're going to try and do is create these cute corner pockets. Now, they can be bookmarks, they can be if you want to, or they can just protect a card and be a little gift in themselves. So I don't know if you've seen them, but basically they go over the corner of a book to hold your page, or you can put them on the front of a card so somebody's got a lovely gift as a bookmark, or when you gift it to them, you could write on the back a gift for you if you wanted to, put a label on here. This is an 8x8 piece of paper that I used, and this is a 6x6. So I felt like we could really utilise the brooches from this Christmas kit to create some lovely corner gifts on our cards. So then the gift comes off, and then they've got a gift for a book. They could pop it in a memory album. It's a really, really lovely giftable idea. And you could make a ton of these for your church, your community, sell them if you want to, just, for charity, anything like that. And it's super, super easy. So let me show you how it works. I'll just set those aside. You can see as well, I've used some cute critters. I've used a star and a heart on here. So you don't have to have the kit, but it works beautifully with the kit if you do have it. So what I've done, because I've got a few demos this evening, because we've got a lot to get through, because I do get put, I don't know if you've noticed, but I get put under pressure because at 8 o'clock I'm back live again. And normally I go into Studio 3, but Studio 3 is still not finished yet. We've had some technical glitches, but it's coming on beautifully, so I'll be able to sit down in Studio 3 at 8 o'clock. But you are all welcome. All you need to do is come out of this show and come into the next one to watch the show. So let's show you this one here. So I've done the like deer, stag, whatever you want to call him there. And I'm going to glue tone on tone so we have a nice gold brooch on this one. So I'll just get my glue to come down a little bit here. Great tags, yeah, of course. You can do so many different things with this set. You absolutely can, Jen, absolutely. So don't forget to share, because we do pick a live winner, and I'm going to give something wonderful away to a winner. We'll pick a winner live in the show, and then one to anybody who comments underneath. So, and I know that I've got, as I've been monitoring social media and things like that as well, I see like lots of comments about the shows, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you wish you could change, or some really positive comments about HSN. So I do keep an eye on it all. And I do see some lovely comments about Stamps by Me. So if you are commenting, that's really kind. And I have tried to comment and say thank you for your kind comments as well, because I do watch all of the comments in the lovely HSN group, the Suzanne page. So let's create something nice here. So back to our creative card here. So this is the 6x6 that's in the set, and this is super, super easy, right? Don't forget, you can pause, you can rewind, and you can mute me if you want to, if my voice is not the best, but slow the process down, take it at your own speed. So all I've done here is a 6x6 from the pad. I haven't touched it or anything. Sue shared, thank you so much. So I'm just going to fold it up at the top here, like so. And then I'm just going to give it a good burnish with my finger. Now you can use a tool or something if you want to. Give it a good burnish. And then I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to take it to the top. Line it up and then give this a good old burnish. Hi Bernadette. Hi Roseanne. So give it a good old burnish. And the same with the other side. Take it as close as you can. So it looks like this, okay? And I'm just going to fold these legs back down. And then all I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this point to this point here. Super easy. And burnish this one. Now, oh no, I thought I was going to end up with a totally white bookmark there, but I'm not. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do two. I'll do one with the pattern facing up and one with the pattern facing down to show you the different ways. So it looks like this then, which is super easy. Then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this little leg and I'm just going to tuck it in. See that there? And I'm going to take this little leg and I'm going to tuck him in too. So just fold him in, give him a bit of a push, pinch, push him in, get it straight, and then there we go. So let's show you it on a card. So now we have a wonderful corner. Give it a good burnish with your tool. Get it as flat as you possibly can, because the flatter the better. So now we have our wonderful gift corner. And I feel like these embellishment brooches would look beautiful on the corners. Look at that. And really, really pretty. Really pretty. So this is a 6x6. If you do an 8x8 piece of paper, this is the size you get. Okay, let's show you the 6x6 and let's show you the 8x8. So you can see the difference in size. So if you're wanting an in-between one, maybe do a 7x7. Or if you're wanting a smaller one, maybe do a 5x5. So you pick the choice of paper as long as they are equal, 5x5, 4x4, 3x3 possibly, if you wanted to do a really teensy-wincy one. And then you can go from whatever size you want to right up to 8x8. And if you want an even bigger one, maybe for a scrapbook page, you could possibly go like 10x10, maybe if you wanted to. So let's just glue this one onto here. Now you could glue one of the snowflakes from the banner dies on there. I'm going to go with the stag like he's stood up, like so. But you could obviously do it on a side if you want to, but I'm going to go stood up. But like collector's coins are really, really pretty. I'm really into bookmarks at the moment. Me and Tom, my son, made quite a few of these for school projects and things. We did go through a ton of our cute critter washi tapes, but you know, it's okay. He does cut them himself. So I'll just pop that on there like so. I'll just pop an acrylic block on there till it sticks. And you saw how fast. So if you have the whole 6x6 paper and made a ton, put them in packs of 5. You could do some Halloween ones if you wanted to do. They can make great corners for gift bags and treat bags and things like that. So, and there's absolutely, Jen, you are so right, no waste, 0 waste. Such a great idea. Question, would it work with vellum? Martha? Let's try. Let's try. This is what Monday nights are all about. Monday afternoons. Monday nights here. Monday afternoons. Right, but make sure your paper's equal. So let me just get my trimmer. Let's try it. I think it will. I think it'll look quite pretty. Particularly if you got our winter story collection with those incredible vellums, you know, with the words I touched on last week. So let's go 6x6, shall we? See what happens. What's the worst that could happen? You always know I've got vellum to hand, don't you all? So I have 30, oh, Eleanor Bird, I have 30 of them sitting here ready for a charity shop. I think you did say you were going to do a ton for your charity shop. Well done, sweetheart. Well done. Sister Son, greetings from North Carolina. Yes, I like these corners. I recall a different version you showed with Teresa Collins last year. I made oodles of them. Brilliant. Let's do this vellum one then. Let's see how this turns out. I'm not sure whose vellum this is. It could be mine. It was just a loose piece, but we'll give it a shot. So again, square. So let's turn it this way. So up to the top, These vellum ones will be super light as well. So if you like for posting, I guess. So give it a good old crease there. So this corner up, the patterned vellums in this would look incredible. Incredible, like so. And then from this one up, make sure give them a good score, use your tool. Then we'll pull these ones back down and we'll bring this point down to here. And then this one gets tucked in. Tuck it right in there and give it a crease. And then do the other one, tuck it into the pocket. So just have to, with the second one, it's a little bit more trickier, but it does go in. You just have to sort of like give it a nudge, push that right into that corner inside. And yes, it works on vellum. Let's show you on the card. Really, really wonderful. Look at that. And I have my little stag up from the inner part of this stag. So you have matching, coordinating ones as well. Put it in there like that for now. So yes, it works on vellum as well. So that was just a little bit of an idea to show you how to use these wonderful brooches from the wrap and fold kit. A lady did message saying, can you show us something else to do with them? Now, as I've said, these are on HSN right now. They're less than $20 for, quick recap, the large dies with the score line, the brooches, the paper pads, and then the words that have 4 words on, pre-printed embellishment words on here. Just show you these. So you cut them into 4, all for less than $20, and it's free shipping. So it's a steal really, isn't it? So let's just put this one on here, put this back, because somebody might be winning this one, or they might be winning something else I'm going to talk about. I'm not sure yet. So let's just move all of that out of the way. Item number for that one, wrap and fold, 844175 if you're wanting a quick search on that one. Right, that's wrap and fold. Now, they are lush, aren't they? Really nice. Pretty with vellum, they are. Right, let's just move these out of the way. I'll put a nice bookmark in the winner's envelope. If you can share, that would be wonderful. Right, so the second item that I want to touch on is one that we haven't touched on before. This is show 7, and I'm trying to touch on all of the lines that are left on HSM. 1, to encourage you to get them out if you have already bought them, and 2, you might have missed my live show because I only get a couple of minutes spread out across the day. So you might have missed my shows, you might not have seen what I'm about to show you, so let's have a look. Now, in this particular collection, there are 2 options. Although one says square, it's actually A6. So we have an A6 collection and we have a slimline collection. So let me just show you this one. So this says square on HSN, but it's actually A6, okay? So it's 3 embossing folders with coordinating dies. And then we have a slimline option. So the slimline design is down the side. And then on the back, it has the coordinating dies. Excuse me, that one's for a different one. So you can see this is mine. So you have that die that's going to remove this design from this paper, allowing you to layer it onto glitter card, watercolour backgrounds, whatever you want to. So there are 2 options. Just grab the other one here. So you get 3 embossing folders and coordinating dies in 2 options. There's a slimline option. I forgot to pick up the 3rd. I'll give you the code in a second. And then there's this option. It comes up as square, but it's A6, which create beautiful A2 cards, okay? So whichever you like, there are options, slimline or A6. They all come with dies. So the item number for this one is 811161, and you have to choose your options, okay? I'm showing you these because of the free shipping, and I feel like you're getting a lot for your money here. So let's show you this one. So if you've already got this one home, you've probably run it through and seen the depth is sort of like the 3D is impeccable, really. But I want to show you some different ways to utilise these because they are really, really beautiful. So let's have some fun. So much scope. I know. Absolutely wonderful, isn't it? So if you have any ideas or if you have been stuck with your embossing folders on what to do with them, just shout out and we'll see what we can do. So I think I'm going to do the row. No, let's do rows on... Let's start with the rows. So in the back of the packet is the coordinating die. You always get the QR code, scan the QR code. There are videos of me using these products, okay? Now, whoever shares the show, I'm going to give this set away to, okay? This full set with all of the dies in there as well. Okay, so let's just run this one through. Now, I want to show you quite a cool technique that I learned recently myself from one of my design team members who came to our store and did like a live demo day. So I'll just set this aside. So I have a piece of white card, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink up the embossing folder. Now, I was towing black, pink. I thought, you know what, let's do a bit of a vintagey coloured card, a vintagey rose. I have no idea how this is going to look, but you know what? The best cards come from playing, right? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to open the embossing folder, and I always ink both sides because I have options then. Which side do I like the best? So I have a oxide here, and this one is walnut stain, okay? I'm going to go with this one today. We're changing it up, guys. Shannon97, lovely to have your company, sweetheart. So all I'm doing here is I'm just swiping over the whole embossing folder. Now, the reviews on these are incredible. If you want to check out the reviews, check out what everybody said about them because they're really, really cool. So I'm just inking the embossing folder. Both sides, why not? And then I'm going to spray it a little bit, I think, with a little bit of water just to soften it. Now, I know when you're all watching me, I should stop talking and it's gone quiet. So you're all watching me. Water. So I'm going to spray the embossing folder on both sides. One, two, that side. 1, 2, this side. Probably might need more, possibly less, but we'll never know. So I'll try it first and see what it comes out like. I'm just going to get the white card. I'm just going to pop it into the embossing folder. And then I'm just going to close it. Ta-da! And then I'm going to run it through. Let me just get some tissue and clean my mat because it's a little bit wet. And let's run this one through our machine. So I'm just going to pop this on my mat here, pop the plate on top, bring in my little machine. So maybe you want to step it up a little bit, maybe swap out what you traditionally do with your embossing folders. I like a good white, just run through on white, no colour, no nothing. But it is horses for courses. You get so much versatility with your embossing folders. So let's have a look here. You've all gone deadly quiet. So that's the emboss. Oof, look at that. Let's have a look at the deboss and the deboss. I always do both. One, because I can't remember which way to correctly do it. And two, I like to have options. Now, I absolutely love this one. Do you? That's really pretty. I like the distress as well. Now, if you don't want it as dark as it's gone, maybe use like a really light yellow colour. So you just get a really different look, a really light colour on yours. So let me just, now if I did this and I didn't like it, say for instance, I didn't like all that brown, I do, but if I didn't, because we have the incredible die to go with, I'll just pop it on and cut it out. Cut it straight out with the die, which is going to give me that lovely vintage type style rose on there. But let me just show you how sometimes you can make it, you're all talking again now. So let me just show you how sometimes you can sort of like elevate it a little bit. So if we get, say, an ink pad, let's just grab, say, a pink, maybe. And let's get a bit of a green. teal. And maybe a bit of purple. Oh no, let's go yellow, just because we can. And so I'm just using my ink pads here. You've all got ink pads in your stash, whether they be mine or any brand, they'll all work. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to wet these up a little bit. And I'm just going to take a brush and I'm just going to take some of the colour. I'm just going to add it to the flower here. Quite random. Now, Paul off my design team showed me how to do this. So he said, the very carefree you are with it, the better they turn out. So this is my carefree attempt. So I've done a little bit of yellow on there. Now I'm going to pick up some of the pink and I'm just going to drop some pink in here. So maybe just into the darker areas with the pink and not all over. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going for it anyway. And you could intensify it, spend more time painting it if you wanted to. But already we've got something that looks quite cool, hey? I'm just going to clean my brush here very quickly. And then let's get some green on the leaves. Now, I don't want them as dark as that, I don't think so. So, quite random. Maria, I've got some more ink pads coming, yes, sweetheart. Keep tuning in. I'll let you know when they're available. So I'm just doing a little bit of green all over here. Just random. Maybe a bit darker down one side. And then we'll pick up some teal and drop a bit of teal in there. And it just, because it's wet, it just drops into all of those wells of the water. And then you end up with something quite cool, I think. But then what you can do is you can make it even darker and intenser. So if you take the same ink pad, bring back the embossing folder. And if you ink up the emboss, I'm going to do both sides again because, again, I always get caught out. This time I'm going to ink it up, but I'm not going to spray it. Okay, so I'm going to just pop it back on. Probably use a darker ink pad this time, I'm not sure, but hey-ho. So I'm just going to... But I'm not going to spray it this time. I really want to get that vintage... I think we could get away with painting that even darker, you know. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my embossing folder and line it back up. Like so. I'm just going to bring it back. Line it back up. It's sort of like click back in place because of the detail on there. Move it around. There we go. So now you can see, hopefully it's going to push more of that brown detail into our design. We'll run this one through. She says, come on. And there we go. Sylvie Hall, fantastic inking embossing. I know, it's one of our all-time favourite tricks here. I never get bored, And then let's just have a look what it looks like now. We've intensified it maybe a little bit more. Look at that now. The emboss side again. It looks like burnished wood now on this side, doesn't it? So you could totally leave it like that, probably add a bit of ink blending around the edge if you wanted to. But I'm going to show you now how, if you say you've done your card and you're thinking, do you know what, I've ruined it, I don't quite like it, let's run it through our machine as a die cut. I know I do like it, I really love it, but I just want to show you options, okay? So I'm just going to pop this onto my mat here, put that die around. So if maybe you're a clean and simple card maker and love the effect of vintage like so, and then you want to stick it onto a white card, you can totally do that too. Now, because I've sort of like run my die through it, I'm probably going to crush some of my embossing, which is fine because I'll just put it back in my embossing folder. So here it is now, die cut. Absolutely wonderful, but I've lost a lot of my embossed because my die cut's just flattened it. So I'm just going to run it through my embossing folder one more time, bring back that 3D, line it back up. And when you line it up, it's sort of like, it's a bit weird. It sort of clicks into place, if that makes any sense at all. You can feel it. Now you can see the embellishments inside there now. So just run this back through. And then we'll pop it onto a white card and show you how wonderful it is. Just to bring our detail back. Now, could you imagine this in like a really intense red, like a real rose, or oranges for autumn? You know, you could really go to town with the colours on here. And there we have, look at that. That is just wonderful. Could put your sparkle pens if you've got your Gossip sparkle pens. Let's get some out. Just sparkle to maybe the leaves on there. I'll hold it up in a second. Let's just hold this up for you just 1 second. So now you're probably going to see all that wonderful sparkling, Emily. A masterpiece, Paul. Am I good, Paul? Did I pass the test? I think I did. I did all right on that one. I really did. I'm really chuffed with that one. This is going to go to one of the winners. So what I'm going to do is the bookmark corners, I will send to a winner who comments underneath the video when we've gone off air, and I'm going to give this away live on air with the 3 embossing folders. Now, before I just do anything else, just want to do one more thing, because I think that is totally cool. I'm going to do one with the slimline as well, just to show you the options, because there are 2 options very quickly. I'm just going to run it through. So let's just pop this through here. So I'm just going to grab a piece of card. Let's do it on a piece of white. Now I'm just going to show you on plain white. We'll just run it through on white. That's it, on white. Oh, all black, white or black. No, I'm going to go with white. I'm going to go with white. Decisions. You make your own decision. I think if you are buying it this evening, you've got that free shipping. Make the most of it. 'Cause I'm not sure how. I don't know how often they have those sort of free shippings for you all. Obviously, I'm new. I'm still understanding it all. So let's get the daisy. So it comes with a coordinating die, so you can take it out the page. So it gives you like the lovely shadow around it. It looks really cool. So I'm just going to take the daisy here, and then I'm just going to pop this through the embossing folder. So I'll just pop this piece of white card in here. Now these make great thank you cards, things like that. Carol, has everything. She's like, I definitely have it. I'm not surprised. Bless you. Right, let's run this one through. So this is the slim line. Now, our embossing folders work incredibly well. If you have the confidence to pick up a brush and paint, they look really well. So let's just show you this one. Hopefully you can see all of that wonderful dimension in there. Almost never on HSN do they have free shipping. Oh, make the most of it then if there's anything you like, particularly with wrap and fold. That is $20 for all of that kit. And these, I think, are $30 for a set of 3 with dies. That's like $10 each, which I think is a good price. Carol, I think Carol will agree that's a good price, isn't it, for three high definition 3D embossing folders and dies. So that's out in white. Just very quickly though, because you're not getting rid of me yet. Just 1 second, let me just show you this. So I have a little brush, a little blending brush, a tiny one. I'm just going to grab some inks. Oops, wrong brush, that's got green on it. That's a good sketch for my ink pad, isn't it? So let's get, so all you need to do here, look, because they're so raised, and if you want to make it look a little bit more 3D, you could take an orange. And then you could leave the daisy absolutely white. But a little bit of a trick for you here. If you have a grey or a blue ink pad, I'll show you how to get the look of something to make it look white. So here's blue. Just grab my brush. So a blue colour or purple or grey is going to make something look white. Okay, so I'm just going to take my brush here. Let me just get a piece of scrap. Go for it, Carol says. So here, look, all I'm doing, let's just really water this down. So I'm just getting a little bit of a colour, really pale. And let's just focus on this one here. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a little bit of blue into the centre and pull it out very lightly. And this will make my whole daisy look white. Just let that colour just fall into those creases on them petals. And you have now something that looks like a white daisy. Jan says, I'm spending Thanksgiving in Tennessee. I might try and buy some things from HSN. Jan, don't you think you've got enough? Come on, Jan. You must have more than I've got in my shop. Bless you. So now you can see quite simply how you can create something that looks white. These are beautiful and you can totally leave it. But if you really do want to go that extra mile, create something that gives a little bit more realism in your flowers, you can totally do that as well. So there we go. Did you enjoy those few techniques? Hopefully you're going to get a bargain because of the free shipping on HSN. But if you have got your products, even more importantly, I'm hoping that I've encouraged you to dig them out and try something different today. Maybe, fingers crossed. Or if you don't have the products and you do have some embossing folders and you want to play and use these techniques, of course you can do that. And you can always share your makes in our Eureka fan page because we love to see your makes. So let's check our winner. Don't forget 2 winners always. So let me just get some tissue to clean this ink away first. So we have a first winner in live in show is I'll clean this embossing folder for you, I promise. So let's just show you the items. So you're going to get these 3 embossing. They were brand new till I used one. I will clean it for you. So one winner this evening is going to win all 3 embossing folders, the coordinating die and the embellishment that we created live in show. And then the second winner is going to win a wrap and fold collection and the bookmarks that we made live in show. So 2 winners. So let's see who our first winner is, and then all you need to do is pop a comment underneath this video to win the wrap and fold collection. Always give me the thumbs up if you've enjoyed my show as well. This helps us share the love of craft. So let's have a look. Ooh! So our lovely Karen has picked a winner. We have the lady called Sister Sun from North Carolina. Well done, sweetheart. So if you want to send me your address to info@stampsbyme, let me know when you send the message what you've won, because what's happened today is 3 people messaged in and said I won in Tony's show, and I have no idea. So always try and remember what you've won. So Sister Sun, you've won 3 embossing folders and dies from us here at Stamps by Me. Amazing prize. Thank you so much. Now, if you want to win the second one, pop a comment underneath here. Give us a thumbs up as well. And I will be back with you in 10 minutes. So if you want to come out of this one, pop a comment, then come and join me at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I've got a wonderful new launch. And if you are in the USA, you can buy it straight away. So I'll see you all in 10 minutes. Take care, everyone. Bye.